Hey everyone, it's Mark from MTB Overland. I'm really excited to dive into the Colorado trip we took with Rome for Low. We got some amazing footage. It was just a really epic trip. I know that word is used a lot, epic, but when it comes to this trip, it really does fit the bill. I'm gonna break this series up into 4 different videos. It has so much footage. It probably had over 8 hours of footage, so I'm gonna break this up into 4 videos. The first video I'm going to focus on me and Cassandra. It was her first time camping or overlanding of any type. She's done a few off-roading trips, like day trips, but nothing of this substantial. So I think she kind of got spoiled with the location being out in Colorado for her first camping trip. I don't know if I'll ever be able to top that. And then the next video I'll do Brian and Oz and the darkness, the 5th Gen 4Runner, and then Nate and Rachel in the FJ Cruiser, and then I'll throw in some mountain biking because we did get into some mountain biking up in Wyoming. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to watch it along with you. I got it queued up here on my iPad. I'm going to kind of watch it along and do some commentary along the way. So let's get started. As with any trip, these off-roading trips, we kind of start with airing down. I think I went at 15 PSI, and just get the front sway bar, we pretty much rode that way all the way through Colorado up to Wyoming. I don't even think I just reconnected until we hit that final hardtop. Right before going to Colorado, I wanted to beef up the drivetrain a little bit, so I went and got re-geared a 488 Yukon gear and axle. I put Arctic trusses and gussets on the front axle, and I trussed the rear axle. And then I went to got air lockers. That's the big deal. I kind of got ARB air lock.
Hey you guys, I'm on my first camping trip with my husband Mark Jones. We're out in the Colorado Valley.
Colorado Rockies.
The Colorado Rockies.
Radio. 10-4. It was just lighting up blue.
Me and Cassandra at the top of Yankee Boy.
Oh, this is the video? Oh. I thought this was not a video.
This is a video. Me and Cassandra at the top of Yankee Boy. What do you think of the top of Yankee Boy?
It's high.
It's high?
Yeah, turn around. I mean, turn this around too.
Oh.
It's high.
It's high out here.
Really high.
Really, really high. driving on Imogene Pass. Cassandra's having a great time.
Jesus.
According to me, anyway. I really didn't ask her.
It's a lot, but it's cool. It's very cool.
Top of Imogene Pass, 13,000 and change. Crazy. Cassandra walking up there. Going down crazy Rocky Mountains on Imogene Pass. Cassandra's doing group me.
Sorry.
Why is it
It's beautiful.
that I have better cell phone coverage in the Rocky Mountains than I do at work? Alright, so this is where we woke up camping on our, I guess this is our second night in Colorado.
Second night in Colorado.
Second night in Colorado. We wake up to amazing mountains, the Rocky Mountains. Jack refuses to eat. Jackson might be in there pooping or doing something. Cassandra's in the Jeep over there having a blast. The Rome 4 crew's over there. Having a blast.
Blasting. We're blasting.
Now we're gonna go see some more trails. All right, Jack, get ready to pull. What did you think of Imogene Pass?
Imogene Pass. That was really, really cool. That was my well, actually, that was my second time camping, right? That was the second time because we camped somewhere else. But
yeah, I camped 3 times now.
Oh, have I? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, it was cool. It was a lot of lots of high mountains.
What do you think of the roads? Was it rough or rocky or too?
I actually think the roads in Georgia were rougher.
Did you get a chance to look off the side of the cliff? Did you finally get brave and start looking off the sides?
So the first, I don't know how many hours we were going through, I could not look over the sides. It was way too high. It was too much. But then the more we got into it, the more I started looking over and I was like, oh, it's not too bad. So, I mean, it's bad. It's bad. But it's not too bad.
What's your scale of bad? Is it like you got a scale of 1 to 10 being 1's yeah, 2 or 10's like, oh my God.
I would have to say an 8.5.
8.5, so we're close to oh my God. But not too bad. Just bad.
Yeah, it's still an 8.5. It's still pretty bad.
We're coming to town Telluride right here.
Yeah, we're going to Telluride right now.
One thing I want to say is these towns you come across in Colorado, in the San Juans and along the Colorado Backcountry Discovery Route are they're amazing. You know, some, like Telluride here is a fairly modern kind of touristy town, but then you get into the backcountry and you get to see these towns that are very secluded, probably haven't changed much in 50 to 100 years. You know, they're it's crazy. It's, I guess, a simpler way of life, and I can definitely see the appeal in it, especially with these great views. So, Cassandra, what do you think about that drop off right there?
I'm trying not to look right now, so thank you very much for asking me. I cannot look right now.
This is crazy.
And the person who was leading us said, if you see a rock to the right, do not roll over it. Because you can roll downward. So I'm trying not to look right now.
This is Ophir Pass. Got some crazy shelf roads, as they call it. We're having to concentrate really good. I want y'all to just look at this. And that didn't even do it justice. Can't even imagine what it's like to be here right now. Thanks to the Rome 4 Low crew, Matt and Kaylee. And Cassandra are really enjoying it. She's relaxing right now, halfway stressed. Says a lot of things I can't repeat on TV. Jack, what you doing under there, man? Jack's like, the Jeep shade is awesome. Here I guess I'm kind of bragging. I showed the footage down there below of all the other fellas struggling with this obstacle. You see here the Jeep doing Jeep things. Matt actually made it up. All the rest of the fellas had to winch. And like I said, just the Jeep doing Jeep things.
Well, that was boring.
Or lockers before light bars. What do you think of what is this, Mineral Pass?
Mineral Pass?
I said that that drop off over there was a 9. Is that what you just said?
Yes, it is a 9. I cannot look right now because we are very close to the edge, and if we look to the right, it's straight down.
I can be honest and say I was a little bit nervous driving on this road. Here's a spot where maybe I should have asked for a spotter, because I was kind of wanting to go up that middle ridge up there. You kind of see that hump to my right. I kind of wanted to go up that, but I went up it the first time and it felt a little tippy, so I backed back down and went this way. But I think if I'd have got Brian to spot me, I could have made it up that without any problem. This is how Cassandra sleeps. 4 blankets, a weighted blanket, 2 pillows. Look at her, she's comfortable.
I am.
Snug as a bug in a rug.
I am.
So Jack, how do you feel about this low oxygen? Yeah? Alright, this is day something. I know it's Wednesday. Cassandra's driving. This is her first day of driving on this trip. So I'm having no anxiety. Just kidding, she's doing great. But it's definitely a different experience sitting in the seat versus driving. You have no control. But she's doing good. She's following Kaylee. Ladies' day out here on the trails. We're out here in the beautiful Rocky Mountains. It's Gunnison National Forest is where we are. Top of We're about 12,000 feet. I'm not sure what the mountain is, but we're at 12,000 feet. Having a good time. This is what he does. He blows hot breath in your ear. Right here. There's Jack the Jeep dog blowing hot breath in everybody's ear as we smell that Colorado lettuce. We got the four-wheeling diva. Well, I have to say, Cassandra actually did a really good job of driving. She did everything great. She took everything in stride, the camping, the sleeping in the tents, or sleeping in the back of the Jeep, and then we slept in the front seats probably 7 out of 10 nights. You know, it started raining on us probably the third night it started raining on us, so we ended up just sleeping in the front seats. You know, we pretty much had it mastered by the end of the trip, and it turned out to be a whole lot easier than taking everything out, setting up the deep sleep mattress. It was just kind of simpler and easy.
I like this stuff going crazy.
It amazes me how this country changes. And you're driving through Colorado, and Colorado has everything. It has these epic mountains that are just beyond belief. And then you're driving through these small towns, and all of a sudden you're driving in the desert through tunnels. It's crazy. I can't even how it changes. This trip is just an eye opener, just amazing. And I'll probably say amazing too much, but that's what I think. The trip was amazing. These cows, we probably herded these cows for like a mile, maybe more. We tried to stop, we'd stop, they stopped. We tried to get moving. Everything we tried to do to shed these cows, and they just kept following us, and eventually they split up, and then when they split up, they kind of wanted to go back home, so that's about the only way we got rid of them. But like I said, I don't do a lot of dash cam footage, but this just shows you the transition of how this, you know, Colorado changes. It's absolutely just beautiful.
Vehicle coming in the opposite direction.
So Cassandra, what do you think of Colorado?
Colorado is amazing. Amazing. A lot of land, a lot of animals. I saw 2 moose or 2 meese or whatever you want to call them. 2 of them. 2. And some, what was the elk called?
Oh, you saw
Smooth something elk or something. Some kind of elk I saw. Saw some elk. Very cool stuff. Very cool.
I think by this time some of my anxieties had kicked in, the long days, the long driving, the late nights getting into camp. I think I just kind of wanted to settle in and get some good rest. We are in Wyoming.
You're in Wyoming.
Right there is Colorado. Right there is Wyoming.
Very different, very different.
I mean, it's crazy the difference right now. Oh, now we're fully in Wyoming. Medicine Bow National Forest. Jack is in Wyoming. Woo! You know, this log crossing, I gassed a little too much on the end and ended up breaking 2 muffler mounts, and probably dented the muffler a little bit more than it already was, but about 14 bucks a piece, so probably worth it for the video shot. And here's where we kind of started drifting apart from the Rome Fort Low crew. They continued on up into rest of Wyoming and Montana. We went west and ended up doing went back east and did some mountain biking in Wyoming and hit some in Kansas along the way. Yes, there's mountain biking in Kansas. I got video proof that I'll show y'all later on. But you know, here we are, just rolling home. We're getting ready to make our way through Wyoming. I want to thank Kaylee for the trip. You know, amazing trip. I want to thank all the Rome Fort Low crew. Such a great time. Brian and Nate and Rachel and Cassandra all for helping me get this great footage. And if you like the video, you give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will see you next time with Brian and Oz in the darkness. Stay tuned.